He's a very quick twitch player, right? He's fast off the ground, fast off his feet. He can put a lot of pressure on the ball, as we see here early in the game. It's interesting to see what matchups that Jeddah plays on him, if they put Kovacevic on him or not.
We will find out. Here we go, Mr. Nice with Kwasku, one of the best defenders in the game. Holding them all, Kwasku. Just his presence at the rim throws the shot off. San Juan quickly get it out. Lotto, mid-range, step back. Stroke was broke. Did Ocasio have his hand in his pocket on that rebound?
He did.
He gets it up and in. Look, Bob, one hand. Ocasio with some big shots out there in San Juan just a few days ago. He picks up where he left off. Vedanauskis will draw the foul on Ralat. If you haven't checked out Vedanauskis Inc. series at FIBA 3x3, you can find that on the gram, I believe.
Yeah, you can. Again, some of the coolest looking ink in the game. He hit the brakes here, got fouled on a two-point attempt, so we'll see him at the line for two.
Vedanauskis, a former Masters MVP, back when he played for Vilnius. Made his return to the game a couple years ago. And still got that stroke. Gives Jeddah a 2-1 lead here to start. Just scratching the surface of the World Tour final from Jeddah. Kyle Montgomery, Boz Rosendahl in your ear. Kwasku with the dribble. Oh no, that was a Russell Westbrook. All side of the glass. That's not what they had hoped for. Mr. Nice will dish it inside. Oh yeah, they bumping and banging.
Told you, Kovacevic is going to try to play some bully ball down there. He's starting off with a miss against Kwasku, and now he takes advantage of his size against Ocasio.
Got some good size. San Juan, 12th in the World Tour standings. Usually that would be enough to get them an automatic spot in the main draw, but again, new fold this year makes things more interesting. Big time Lotto pulls up and knocks it down mid-range. San Juan with 6 Masters played this year, highlighted by their second place finish in Edmonton and a semifinal run in Manila. Ralat, the leading scorer, averaging 6.4 per. Ocasio from the logo. Blah.
This is what makes San Juan so dangerous. They're a good jump shot shooting team. That means high varies, right? Some games you hit him and then you win easily, and they start hitting them early.
Well, I think Ocasio could be an X factor. They got to respect his ability to shoot it from long range. He's known as more of a power player and inside player, but I've seen him hit some big shots from 2 range. There's a big brick from 2 range. Kovacevic couldn't connect that time. Now it's Ralat going to work. Vedanauskis with the lockdown D. Over to Allende. Andele, arriba. Quick move to the cup. He will lay it in. Foul red. San Juan been one of the better defensive teams on the tour this year. They like to lean on their defense to kind of spark their offense. So far, they lead it by 2.
Yeah, they're a very switchable team and are able to put out a lot of pressure because of that. Vedanauskis, though, gets through that pressure here.
Sticks it right to him on the drive. Vedanauskis is, I'll say, the last month of the season, he's elevated his game. Now, Jeddah haven't had the success that they would have liked, but Vedanauskis is hoping.
Sure is, and again, he's been showing us that since way back in the days.
Kwasku with the strong move. It's still a 2-point game. Mr. Nice too strong on the 2 release. Give me that back. Saves it, but almost saved it. Out of bounds off of Green. As San Juan, Puerto Rico will take over. Big thank you to our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson. Our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. Ralat. And I just ruined the highlight.
Yep.
And not to forget our global partners, Chooks to Go. Ralat's drive threw me off. Have a look.
I think this season might be the best season for after call highlights so far. We've seen some crazy stuff happen after the ref moved.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Antonio Ralat, fresh off a performance where he averaged 5.8 points per game and route to that America Cup goal. He's golden from the stripe. San Juan's lead 7-4 right now. Kovacevic not stroking from deep.
Pick and popping in all of his screens, and I think his size advantage inside is where he should be taking advantage of his matchups.
Yeah, Ralat just made him a part of the space program. The step back splash from deep. It's going to be hard for Kovacevic to keep up with him in that type of mismatch. Vedanauskis, a little strong. Round comes Ralat. Ralat. Ocasio a little slow on the cut. He was looking for Ocasio, and he was nowhere to be found. We are heading into our first break in the action. TV timeout. Some of the work that Antonio Ralat has been trying to do. He ran into a brick wall though, Mr. Nice.
Mr. Nice, you can't get past him like that. But San Juan has moved quickly and taken a big lead here early in the game on the back of some hot jump shooting. They're outplaying the mismatches every single time. Ralat has been dynamic early.
Yes, we want to see your beautiful faces on the big screen and let us know who you're rooting for.
So the highly anticipated 12th World Tour final from here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Long attempt from Ralat. That's a no for me. Down low, up fake. And he's a mammoth down there, Mr. Nice. He means business.
I've tried to move Mr. Nice in the post in the past as we played many a game against each other, and he is a immovable object, let me tell you. That man's made of steel.
Stronger than the crowbar. He steps up to the line, and he will knock it down. Jeddah not going away without a fight. And they're right in this fight with 6:13 to go, trailing just by 3. They got to sleep in their own beds. No long flights for them.
Is that a pro or a con, though?
Well, I think most people would consider it a pro.
I'll tell you this. I've experienced playing at home before. It's very nice because you get to sleep in your own bed. Again, you don't have to travel far, but also there's a lot of people around the tournament that want you to do something, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
a hometown team, and that could be distracting.
Yeah, that's true. San Juan know about the pressures of being the hometown team. They delivered in their own backyard at the America Cup.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But they kind of echoed that same sentiment when I talked to them about playing at home. And they said we loved it, but the pressure was so much higher. Not wanting to disappoint the fans. Oh, Vedanauskis was giving Ralat some problems on their crossover. The recovery defense forced the pass. Allende to the cup. Oh, take that back. Ocasio with the slap off the glass. Allende is driving at will. Exercising his driver's license against Jeddah. The lead is now up to 5 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Vedanauskis slides to the right. No, bro.
You can see Jeddah is starting to resort to hard shots because the defense for San Juan has been so tight. Vedanauskis with a sidestep here. No space to get the shot up whatsoever.
Yeah, you
up a miss.
They definitely want to create some easier shots in that offense because the game is not going to get any easier as we're now past the midway point.
I like the matchup with Vedanauskis and Ralat, though. Both these guys are shifty. They try to get past each other with those moves. It's a good thing to see. Vedanauskis here off the Kovacevic screen this time. Decides to roll right away. It's a foul. This is what I'm talking about. Kovacevic needs to play big. He's the biggest and the bulliest player on the court here.
.12-5 contest. Vedanauskis, ISO game up top with Kwaskud. He decides to give it up. Mr. Nice. He runs into trouble. They'll kick it out to Mr. Nice. You won't get a cleaner shot than that. Dripping from long range.
Odd decision by Kovacevic who had an open layup, but it pays off. Mr. Nice hits a 2.
Yeah, I was questioning the kick out myself.
It's a decision you don't see very often.
Kovacevic, you can tell he hadn't played a lot of 3x3. He didn't know to continue just then. Vedanauskis, he will get to the rim. Jeddah within a possession. Ocasio, has it poked away. Allende cannot hold off Kovacevic as he's starting a little tear.
Told you that man can play some bully ball. He's exercising his height right now.
Oh, Allende. Dos es bueno.
14-11.
He had Kwasku out there looking silly. Ocasio off the right iron. 14-12 and it's spread to 21. Vedanauskis looks like he's gassed. Look how Vedanauskis needs a break.
Looking at the play anymore.
Vedanauskis is done. That was 2 versus 3.
Vedanauskis just set a screen.
Oh, look at Vedanauskis. He can hardly walk.
Giving it your all, though. That's what it is. And the conditions here, it's a little hot.
It's been that kind of season too.
Yeah.
This is a record season, by the way. 17 regular season events, capped by number 18 here with the World Tour final in Jeddah. The most compact and busy 3x3 season ever. So I would expect most players to be running on E this time of year. But somebody please get that man a rest and some water. Vedanauskis is going hard out there.
Those moves take some energy out of you for sure. 3 crossovers, stepping back, and then getting to the cup.
In the heat.
That'll get you out of breath.
It's only so much that breeze from the Red Sea can do for you.
Which breeze?
Right.
Talking about a breeze. I don't feel a breeze out here whatsoever. It's just hot.
There's Mr. Nice. He will elevate and get the score.
14-13. It's been a quick scoring.
Kwasku, that's an uncharacteristic shot.
Kwasku has struggled a little bit at this game. A couple of turnovers. Now he misses a shot. Gives this one up for Kovacevic, and doesn't rebound as well.
Oh, yeah.
Kwasku is gassed too.
But a pushing foul, but you're right. And Kwasku wants a breather.
You see the conditions are going to be a huge effect on the game here.
Man, you would think that this was Denver or something. Like the elevation was different. The way the guys are struggling breathing.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's the humidity.
Yeah, it's a little sticky out here.
It is.
So we got 2:41 left. Oh, Kovacevic misses a chance at the line. San Juan's 7th foul, by the way. So in the penalty. Oh, and that one will rattle out. Ralat turning the corner. Man, Ralat is tough as nails, man. One of the breakout players here in his debut season. Wait a minute. That is going to be a travel.
But you're right about Ralat. San Juan going with a very, very different look this year, and he's come out and shown the world that he can play in this game of 3x3 for sure.
Yeah, new generation of San Juan. See to be able to put it together this year. Allende will drop his shoulder. Allende's playing well in this one. Man, Ralat continues to get bucket after bucket after bucket, and he's got San Juan up 17-13.
Curious to see if Vedanauskis can do something now he's back in the game. Oh, Mr. Nice. Try to get that elbow in there, but couldn't make the shot. But I'm curious to see again Vedanauskis. He blew himself up earlier, and recovering from that and going that deep is tough.
Oh, count that. Antonio Ralat playing with the heart of a warrior. And he is trying to will San Juan to a win. Look as he shifts gears through the paint, through the contact, over Vedanauskis. And Lotto is trying to provide the winning ticket for San Juan in game number 1 of this qualifying draw. Ralat, why not? Bottoms.
19-13.
Got with enough energy to nail the midi.
Team Jeddah fighting back. 19.
Ralat's down. Now it's up to Ocasio. Ocasio grazes the rim. Too much heat on that pass from Mr. Nice. Barnaby's able to track it down. 2-ball corner pocket. Nah. Here comes Ralat. Here comes Ralat. Stop, drop, and roll. That man's hot. Game time. 21-14. San Juan pull away by 7. Thanks to a lights out performance from Antonio Ralat, a.k.a. Lotto.